Welcome back to my channel. Everyone, if you're passionate about coin collecting, history, or just love discovering hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to support the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market, the legendary 1-cent wheat penny coins from the United States of America. These coins are more than just pocket change. Let's get started. First up, the 1953 wheat penny and its incredible mythical potential. Imagine, tucked away in an old drawer, hidden in a dusty jar of change, lies a coin so powerful, so rare, that it could rewrite the story of your life overnight. The 1953 wheat penny, a simple 1-cent coin from the United States of America, holds within its copper body not just a past, but a future so rich, it could turn the most ordinary collector into a billionaire. Yes, this coin, seemingly modest in value, could be your key to unimaginable wealth, should you be fortunate enough to possess one with the right traits. Minted in Denver and marked with a proud D under the date, this penny carries the weight of a post-war America, a time of rebuilding, hope, and hidden miracles. Millions were made, yet among them, a tiny handful emerged with minting errors, unique strikes, and copper blends that defied uniformity. These rare anomalies have become the holy grail for collectors. With just the right flaw, a double die, an off-center strike, or an unusual alloy, this coin transcends its face value and becomes a millionaire maker. What makes the 1953 wheat penny truly magical is its ability to appear so normal, so everyday, and yet possess hidden secrets visible only to the trained eye. From its deep wheat stalks engraved on the reverse, to the bold and centered portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, every curve and ridge of this penny whispers legacy. This isn't just a coin. It is a relic, a time machine, a gateway to fortune that can transform a routine afternoon into a once-in-a-lifetime revelation. Stories abound of unassuming individuals stumbling across one of these mighty coins and watching their lives change overnight. A coin that cost a penny in 1953 now commands the attention of collectors, museums, and billionaires. It is not simply the monetary value, which can soar into the hundreds of thousands or even millions for pristine, error-filled specimens, but the thrill of owning a piece of mystery, of power, of American history. The 1953 wheat penny has become more than a collector's dream. It has grown into a legend. Myths circulate in hushed tones about specimens that glow differently under light, coins with hidden engravings visible only under high magnification, and even stories of a unique alloy batch that was never meant to leave the mint. These tales fuel a frenzy, a hunger, a chase among the numismatic elite, and you could be sitting on that very treasure. Hold this coin, if you're lucky enough to own one, and you will feel its magic. The weight of history tingles in your palm. The scent of copper aged decades ago lingers in your hand. The ridges tell a story of American craftsmanship, of machines churning and pressing during an era that shaped the world. But more than that, they tell your story, the one waiting to be rewritten with fortune, fame, and legacy. To sell such a coin quickly, to offload it to a local dealer for pennies, or even hundreds, would be like giving away a winning lottery ticket before scratching it. This coin deserves attention. It deserves inspection, and it demands respect. Many collectors spend lifetimes seeking the 1953 with the unique characteristics that push it into the stratosphere of value. Some will never find it. You just might already have it. Don't underestimate the power of this unassuming penny. While it may look identical to millions of others, it might contain the rare markers that make it priceless, a misaligned die, a clipped planchet, or even doubling in the inscription. These minor imperfections are like hidden codes, the keys to a vault of unimaginable riches. And make no mistake, collectors are willing to pay anything for them. Can you feel it? That electric possibility buzzing from the coin's surface? It is not superstition. It's potential, raw, untapped, life-altering. And if you listen closely, beyond the clinking of other coins, beyond the static of daily noise, this penny sings a siren song. Keep me safe, it says. Don't let me go for cheap, for I am worth more than you dare to dream. Your 1953 wheat penny might already be famous in the numismatic underworld, whisper about in forums, envied by curators. But the world won't know until you reveal it. So shine it, study it, guard it, and prepare. Because if yours is the one with that rare spark, the $1,000,000 mutation, your future will change in ways beyond imagination. Overnight, unbelievably, unapologetically. For this is not just a coin. It is a time traveler, a messenger from 1953, carrying with it secrets and fortune. And it came to you for a reason. Maybe it's your destiny. Maybe your moment is now. A single penny, a single moment, a life rewritten. So before you drop it in a vending machine or trade it, without thought, pause. Breathe. Look again. For that coin, that wheat penny with a humble D, could be your fortune disguised in copper. Next up, the 1942 wheat penny, presented with passion, flair, and the sense of magical fortune you're seeking. In the shadowed corners of dressers, attics, and forgotten jars lie tiny, copper-coated treasures that could reshape lives in a heartbeat. Among them, few shine as brilliantly, both in story and worth, as the 1942 United States wheat penny. A coin not merely of metal, but of memory, a survivor of war-touched America, quietly whispering tales of struggle, hope, and era when every cent counted far beyond its face value. What if I told you that the humble penny in your pocket could be worth millions, not just in dollars, but in destiny? Minted in the heat of wartime, 1942 wheat pennies are more than currency. They are time capsules. America was at the dawn of its full involvement in World War II, and the nation's resources were funneled toward victory. The result? Coins like the 1942 penny became symbols of resilience, minted with urgency and distributed into an uncertain world. Today, these pennies are a connection to that stirring moment in time, making them irresistible to collectors and historians alike. But rarity isn't always in the numbers. It's in the imperfections. Some of these 1942 pennies carry minting anomalies, striking errors that were never meant to see the light of day. A double die here, a repunched mint mark there, or even the slight off-center press that turns a common coin into a one-of-a-kind marvel. These rare variants have fetched dizzying prices at auction houses, where whispers turn into bidding wars. Not all 1942 pennies are created equal. Some are myths in metal, and therein lies the magic. Picture holding a 1942 wheat penny in your palm, not realizing you're clutching a $1.70 $1,000,000 anomaly. That's not fiction. It's a realm of possibility for anyone savvy or lucky enough to recognize treasure hidden in plain sight. These coins have sold for prices at rival real estate, art, even luxury yachts, all for a coin worth 1 cent, on paper. But its story? Priceless. Collectors, investors, and dreamers all hunt for these elusive gems. What makes the 1942 wheat penny so captivating is its fusion of affordability and mystery. Even today, people find them in old collections, tucked in books, tucked away by grandfathers, or forgotten in sock drawers. What you may be sitting on isn't just copper, it's capital, and maybe even the key to unlocking a life of unimaginable wealth. Let's not forget the D and S mint marks, Denver and San Francisco, each adding another layer of scarcity to the puzzle. Some 1942 pennies with unique where patterns, uncirculated brilliance, or errors are nearly untraceable by population estimates. They're ghosts in the world of coinage. And what is more valuable than a ghost no one else can hold? Their very elusiveness fuels their worth. Many stories have emerged of average people cashing in big from pocket change discoveries. Retirees, teenagers, even curious collectors have stumbled upon 1942 wheat pennies with double dies or high-grade luster that commanded 5 or 6 figures. The dream isn't just a dream. It's been lived. Over and over again, these pennies have surprised and delighted, delivering jaw-dropping returns. Now imagine, you're at a garage sale, you buy an old jar of pennies for $3. Inside, a mint-condition 1942 wheat penny with a rare error. That single moment transforms your entire reality. You go from a weekend bargain hunter to a millionaire. That's the alchemy of coin collecting, where knowledge, luck, and time converge to spin fortune out of copper. The key is awareness. People often spend these pennies unknowingly, treating them like common change. That's why it's so crucial not to let yours go cheaply. If you hold a 1942 penny, especially one with distinct shine or error traits, treat it like a gemstone. It may not glitter, but it gleams with a weight of value beyond comprehension. Never sell it for less than its true worth. The right buyer, the right market, the right moment, that's the trifecta. Auction houses and private collectors are always scanning for such rare specimens. They know that the 1942 wheat penny isn't just another coin, it's a trophy, and those trophies command extraordinary prices. Because this isn't about cents, it's about sentiment, history, rarity, and prestige. Your fortune could rest in a single inch of metal, unassuming and innocent looking. But when certified and verified, it turns into a lottery ticket you never knew you had. The world of numismatics is strange like that, steeped in mystery, driven by obsession, and charged with the possibility of overnight success. So hold on to that 1942 wheat penny with reverence. Examine it under a magnifying glass. Protect it in a capsule, because what you're holding may be the most valuable, unexpected asset of your entire life. In the world of coins, miracles don't just happen. They're minted. Next up, the 1956 D wheat penny, entirely in my own words. In the realm of rare coins, there lies a treasure often hidden in plain sight, small, copper-toned, and seemingly ordinary. But make no mistake, the 1956 D Lincoln wheat penny holds within it not just metal and mint, but a story of value, history, and unimaginable fortune. This little 1-cent coin, struck in Denver with the iconic wheat ears design on the reverse, may be the golden key to a vault of prosperity, if you happen to own the right one. Now imagine for a moment stumbling upon such a coin, resting quietly in an old box, forgotten in a dusty drawer. To the untrained eye, it's just a penny. But to a collector, to a treasure hunter, to someone who knows its secrets, this coin could change your life overnight. The 1956 D wheat penny is not merely currency. It's a relic from an era minted during the twilight of the wheat penny series, and it is dripping with historic and numismatic weight. Why does this humble penny carry such power? The answer lies in the rare variations, the hidden errors, and the mintage quirks that occasionally slip through the cracks at the Denver Mint. Some of these coins were struck with doubling in the date or lettering, a rare and stunning error known as a double die. Others have off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or even re-punched mint marks, giving each anomaly the potential to rocket its value into the stratosphere. Collectors across the globe obsessively hunt for these tiny misprints, willing to pay thousands, and in some cases tens of thousands, for a pristine specimen. If you're fortunate enough to possess one in uncirculated condition, particularly with that sought-after error, you're not holding a penny. You're holding a passport to a fortune. The kind of fortune that turns average lives into legends. The kind of coin that isn't just sold. It's auctioned, fought over, prized like a crown jewel. Many stories swirl around rare wheat pennies like the 1956 D. One tale whispers of a collector who discovered a mint-state error coin and sold it for the price of a luxury car. Another speaks of a forgotten coin inherited in a grandparent's collection, later appraised at 6 figures. These aren't myths. They're moments of transformation, all sparked by the unlikeliest of objects, a 1-cent coin from mid-century America. What makes this specific coin so enchanting is its placement in history. By 1956, the design featuring Abraham Lincoln had already become iconic, but the days of the wheat reverse were numbered. 2 years later, the reverse would change to the Lincoln Memorial. This makes late-stage wheat pennies, especially those struck with errors, even more valuable and symbolically significant. Imagine the emotional charge of holding such a coin in your hand, the weight of history, the sparkle of copper, the knowledge that something so small can command the power to rewrite your future. It's a coin with soul, with scars, with stories etched into every groove and grain. And if yours happens to bear the rare hallmarks of value, brilliant luster, sharp strike, and that magical anomaly, it may be one of the rarest finds of your lifetime. Let's not overlook the visual beauty of the coin. Lincoln's dignified profile, the clean simplicity of the 1956 date, and the elegant wheat stalks curving along the edges. The coin speaks of pride, of an America thriving in its post-war promise. It's not just collectible, it's poetic. Every coin collector dreams of that one coin, the game changer, the masterpiece, the miracle in copper. And for many, the 1956 D wheat penny fits that mold perfectly. It has the potential to leap from common pocket change to auction house showstopper. But it requires the right eye, the right circumstances, and above all, the right coin. So if you have one, don't be quick to spend it or swap it at face value. Don't let its power be dismissed as just another cent. Take it to a professional grader. Study it under a magnifying glass. Treat it with reverence, because it might be more than a penny. It might be your ticket to the life you've always imagined. Hold it close. Protect it well, for that 1956 D wheat penny in your hands could carry the echo of history and the weight of unimaginable wealth. That coin could be your secret, your treasure, your fortune, waiting quietly for its moment to rise and turn a dreamer into a billionaire overnight. Next up, the 1942 wheat penny, a coin from the United States that has sparked curiosity, fascination, and sometimes even legends of sudden wealth. This isn't just a piece of copper. For some collectors and enthusiasts, it's a time capsule, a tangible whisper from a world at war, an artifact that quietly defied time and circumstance. The coin you may be holding in your hand could be worth far more than its face value if it holds the right traits. Let me take you on a journey through 12 engaging paragraphs about this humble yet powerful piece of history. In 1942, America was already deep into World War II. The economy was shifting rapidly, with materials being rationed and redirected toward the war effort. It was a period of scarcity, innovation, and dramatic change. Amidst this turmoil, the Lincoln wheat penny continued production, minted in massive numbers to keep commerce flowing. Yet, among those millions, a handful stand out, coins with unique errors, conditions, or provenance that now make them potentially worth thousands, even millions. The design itself is iconic. Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a solemn reminder of leadership through adversity. On the reverse, the twin wheat stalks frame the phrase 1 cent, like laurel leaves of quiet champion. These coins weren't designed to be flashy. They were made to endure, to trade hands, to pass from one era to the next. And it's in this endurance that they've gained their value, especially those struck with rare errors or in near-perfect condition. One of the most critical factors determining the value of any 1942 penny is its mint mark. In 1942, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. While common circulated coins from that year aren't inherently rare, those in uncirculated condition, untouched by decades of wear, fetch a much higher price. Imagine a 1942 D wheat penny with crisp edges, a flawless shine, and a grade above MS 65. That's when its value skyrockets. But the magic doesn't stop there. Errors are the golden ticket in the numismatic world. If you find a 1942 wheat penny with a double die, where parts of the lettering or date appear to be duplicated due to printing error, you may be holding something truly extraordinary. Similarly, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or coins mistakenly struck on 4 metal blanks are collector magnets, each one turning ordinary copper into potential fortune. It's not just about rarity. It's about storytelling. Every collector dreams of stumbling upon a coin that was minted imperfectly, stored in a box, passed through generations, and forgotten. Then one day, rediscovered. A coin with such a story could be auctioned for unimaginable amounts. In recent years, high-grade 1942 pennies have been sold for thousands, and the market keeps growing. As more people discover coin collecting, demand increases, and so does the value. Let's talk scarcity. While millions were minted, how many have survived in pristine condition? Exposure to the elements, oil from fingers, and the simple passing of time have worn down the vast majority of these coins. This natural attrition adds to the value of the few that remain pristine. A perfectly preserved 1942 penny isn't just rare. It's a miracle of survival, a sliver of the past that's never been dimmed. Now, imagine having one such coin in your drawer. Maybe it's mixed in with pocket change, or nestled in an old family album. To the untrained eye, it's just a penny. But to a collector or auction house, it could be the coin that completes a set, the treasure that they've been waiting years to find. Its value? potentially life-changing. Enough to clear debts, buy a house, or fund a new dream. Stories have emerged of such finds turning everyday people into overnight millionaires. It's not a myth. It's a thrilling reality of numismatics. The right 1942 penny, sold at the right time to the right buyer, could make headlines. It becomes not just a transaction, but a moment of destiny. This is why collectors hunt tirelessly and why dealers offer top dollar for pristine, error-bearing specimens. But here's the warning. Don't be too quick to sell. If you believe you possess a valuable 1942 wheat penny, get it graded by a professional numismatic service. They'll evaluate it on a 70-point scale, with higher numbers indicating better condition. Coins graded MS 66 or higher are especially rare and can demand incredible prices. A certified grade transforms a coin's value from uncertain potential to proven worth. The excitement of owning such a coin is more than financial. It's emotional. It connects you to history, to the very hands that once held that penny in wartime America. It's a symbol of perseverance and legacy. In today's fast-paced digital age, a physical object like this reminds us of a simpler yet powerful time. The 1942 wheat penny is more than currency. It's culture. So, before you dismiss that old coin jar or ignore the whisper cop in your palm, take a closer look. The smallest things often hold the greatest value. And if you're lucky enough to hold a 1942 wheat penny that stands out in condition or character, remember, you're not just holding coin. You might be holding your future, your billion-dollar future, shaped in 1 cent of history.